This video is his.
Early to bed, early to rise makes a woman healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's why you're wiser than me. It's Stephen.
Hi, my name's Monroe. You've probably already noticed that I have incredibly blue eyes.
Okay. I like to talk to people deep into the night.
This is not where I wanted to be. We were in the middle of a story, but I am now being told we must avert our attention elsewhere. This elsewhere is not somewhere I'd like to be. Not because it's bad or dangerous, but because it's strange. Believe me, I am all for the weirdness that stems from somebody's imagination. Hell, these videos are made due to a running imagination of a creative mind trying to fulfill some sort of itch that cannot be scratched. For as one chapter ends, another must begin. As stated previously, we are not closing a chapter, but rather branching out. That story still must be told at some point, but we are here, now, in a new story. It may be short, but regardless, I must share it, for I cannot be the sole individual cursed with this knowledge. It's knowledge I'm quite unfamiliar with. It's a story about love and desire. Love can mess with somebody's head, make them do the unthinkable, all for a chance to be able to speak to somebody they want to call the one.
Perhaps even a nice bath with some champagne and candles.
Hi, Mom. I'm looking for the goddess. Are you the goddess? Who is the goddess? The goddess is the woman, is a woman, is any woman, is all women.
A figure that is sexy, slim, tight, excellent legs.
This takes us to the game Feel the Magic XYXX. There isn't much I can say about the game. I'm trying to put words together to describe it. But the moment I begin, I'm taken aback. If you thought What the Golf drove me insane, then I haven't even begun to get in the car to make it to insanity. If I may, I'd like to quote from this great reliable source that is Wikipedia, as that might give a better insight as to what this is. Feel the Magic XYXX was originally announced at E3 2004 under its codename Project Rub. Then Executive Managing Director Yuji Naka said the title would place an emphasis on controls using a touchscreen, which will allow us to achieve the concept of rubbing, a unique and fun gameplay mechanic made possible by the DS. I'm reading this and it amazes me that this game just got away with a T rating. Our journey begins with a man in a movie. He walks past a girl and immediately begins to swoon over her. One of the viewers watching said movies somehow enters the movie, hands you a pet goldfish and asks you to join his band of performers called the Rub Rabbits, because apparently that's the only way to get a girl's attention.
One of my favorite foods is pizza. What I'm doing right now is making a movie about World War II.
So when does the gameplay begin, you might ask? It begins with your newly acquired pet goldfish being knocked out of your hand and into the throat of a random passerby, so you'll have to rub the fish out of his stomach to save them. Mind you, this is only the beginning. You go through the scenes completing various minigames to win the affection of this random girl who happens to come across you doing these ridiculous tasks. I will say rubbing is extremely difficult to do on a jank DS that I own, so some of the minigames were near impossible. Luckily, you can continuously play the same minigame to earn her affection. The game pretty much plays out like this for a few chapters, but I would like to highlight some story beats that I just need to rant about for a moment. Now, I'm no ladies' man, but I do have something incredibly gifted, and that I have common sense.
Do you like cats?
Domestic violence,
That I like to wear bright socks, and I'm an avid Cleveland Browns fan.
sexual abuse.
Life is a playground and I want somebody to play with.
So what happens when there's a stampede of raging bulls charging directly towards you and your crush? I'd say get out of the way and not stand in the middle to try to protect her from them, because let's face it, you both are getting crushed. Now, even if you manage to survive the stampede, sure, you both are going to get a little dirty from the dust and debris. You just so happen to have a clean rag, so now you wipe the dirt off of her. If a guy you just met decides to join a street performer group, protects you from a stampede, and then proceeds to rub the dirt off of you, I would think this guy is insane. Who knows, some girls may be into that, some may find it chivalrous, others, hopefully, Most would find it creepy. Again, that's just me. I'm not a girl. What do I know? Aside from winning the affection of this girl that we are bizarrely stalking, we obviously need a bit more conflict in this game. So they decide to throw some random punk dude who straight up kidnaps the girl, and again, these random performers want to help me, so they lend me their truck to chase him down. They also just so happen to have a human slingshot on the back of their truck, so whenever I hit a pedestrian, it refills my ammo and I can launch them at this truck, which is fitted with a rocket launcher. Am I on drugs right now? What is this game? It came out in 2004, it's made by the same people who made Sonic the Hedgehog, and it has a sequel. Before we get too ahead of ourselves, we must close out this chapter of our story. I was unable to complete the game due to various control issues on my jank DS. However, through the use of action replay codes, I did unlock all the minigames to be played. So I immediately went to the final battle where you have a Chad off in space against the punk kidnapper. I'm not sure what the story was in between him kidnapping the girl to this point, but if she's succumbed to Stockholm Syndrome and wants a punk dude, then let me tell you, she ain't worth it. However, if you're doing this to save her, then save her, but there's a lot of questions to be had, and everyone in this game just needs to go to therapy. That's all I'm getting at right now.
Fire-breathing dragons.
Type A, I'm not. Comfortable, caring, and serious about a relationship, I am.
I'm really looking for somebody I can feel special about, and I don't encounter people like that very often, and I'm hoping you're one of them.
Are you that woman? Please give me a call.
Oh, also the punk dude had a whole robot network. We had to kill a giant plant and save the girl from drowning. Just a few of the minigames we missed out for not playing through the story. So this chapter has come to an end. It's not one I thought we'd have to explore, but we did. I wish I could say we became better people because of it, but I can't say that with direct confidence. I will say that I hope that this will help guide those who want to ask that crush out.
Is into having fun.
Have fun.
I enjoy having fun, yes. Looking for somebody who likes to have a lot of fun.
I'm looking for someone to have fun with.
Love to have a good time, able to have fun.
Fun and laughter.
And anything that's fun. I like to have fun.
And have a lot of fun.
They don't follow any of the advice this game tried to give. While he seemed like he had good intentions, there were so many better ways to handle these situations. But a guy's gotta do what a guy's gotta do. Who am I to stop and judge him? I'm someone with common sense, that's who.
And you know that a journey always begins with the first step. And I hope that if you like what I'm trying to say, or you'd like to know more about me, to please write.